A lot of people think they're not paying the tax. They are, of course, it's deferred. But that they end up, in essence, with that savings, buying themselves a job.
What have you seen the biggest frustration for high-end primary homeowners or tech entrepreneurs that are selling highly appreciated assets, businesses, real estate, crypto, and have this big capital gains tax? What's been the biggest challenge you've seen with other solutions that are out there?
Well, it's usually 1031 exchange that crosses my desk as a residential guy, and it's 1031 exchange is an expensive, kind of complex transaction, and the savings that they're getting. It's not that there's also a lot of misconceptions about 1031. A lot of people think they're not paying the tax. They are, of course, it's deferred, but that they end up, in essence, with that savings, buying themselves a job of being a landlord, which they maybe didn't sign up for. And maybe the tax code didn't talk about the fact that they'd be a landlord, which is a very different element to life, right? Is it really worth buying that extra job and being a landlord so that you can defer, not avoid, defer those taxes? So
100%. And likewise, sometimes these luxury high-end homeowners in the Bay Area, the Palo Altos, the Athertons, the Menlo Parks, parts of San Jose, they have this primary home they've owned for 20 or 30 years, and then they go, well, I'll just rent it out for a couple of years, and then I'll just 1031 exchange, and maybe that's what you're speaking to. It's like, well, why are you selling the house in the first place, and are you really going to go create yourself a new job just to defer this tax and have more toilets, more trash, more liability, and perhaps some headaches with some challenges to being a landlord in California? Because let's face it, California's changed a lot in the last 30 years.
that's right.
And sometimes people don't know what they're getting themselves into just to let the tax tail. And then this side, not even wag just the investment dog, to wag the lifestyle dog, right? And so how are you helping people to get clarity on that besides just telling them maybe some of the stories that clients have been through?
Yeah, it's, I'm not qualified to provide legal or tax advice. So the best thing I can do for clients is just to understand their situation, really hear them out, and then connect them to the right people. And that's what I do. And, I'll tell stories to clients of, well, I can't give you advice on this, but here's what I've seen other clients. Here's what I've seen other CPAs who have financed their homes. This is what they've done. And there's a lot of creative things that you can do within the tax code that is available to a lot of people, that I just make people aware that this is something to ask. It's not advice, but something to ask your CPA and check this out. And then here's some people that I trust in business.
Got it.